sent out 2 wildly different Pokemon in this fight.
You sure fucking did. And I just looked over to find out what they were.
General Ironwood was one of the few that just didn't have that. He just had a gun.
He didn't waste time.
What's your melee weapon, sir? My fist.
It's like, what's your ranged weapon? The gun. What's your melee weapon? The back of the gun.
I'm going to pistol whip them. Although then his like super weapon was fucking stupid.
What was it?
There's a I'm pretty sure it's like he has a cannon. He puts his 2 pistols inside it, so it's a bigger gun. It's like, what the fuck? Just have a big gun. You don't need to do this stupid shit where you put 2 pistols in a big gun to make a bigger gun with 2 triggers.
Man, Ruby, it has a way with villains, doesn't it? From Ironwood to what's his name? The one from Blake's backstory.
Oh,
Adam. Yeah,
Adam.
that was a fiasco.
I didn't mean to hit return.
Yikes.
Oh. Wow, it still took so much damage. And it flinched.
That'll work out. Idea, says Full Deck, a literal pistol whip. A whip with a pistol at the handle.
I thought, I'm gonna be honest, when you started that, I was thinking a whip with a pistol at the end.
You just whip it and hope that the pistol shoots someone.
I was gonna you just smack them with the pistol. That's where my brain went. It was like, it's a pistol. It's a whip. There's a pistol on it. You know, in hindsight, yours makes a lot more sense.
Wait, what about a pistol where the barrel's the whip?
Oh god, that's just a fucking cannon. In a practical cannon, because a bullet will fucking break on the gun.
I was gonna say it's all floppy.
It's a floppy bullet.
Fucking flaccid.
You pull the trigger and then just like, you hear a bang and then it's like, wait, it sort of drips out. Just like a bullet shell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this didn't work at all. My idea's better, thank you.
Just tie. Hey, Kai, when we go back to Stars, that's Lexus's new weapon. It's just tying a gun on the end of a whip.
You guys said I needed to learn how to use a gun. I did. That's not...
No, what you need to do is like, alright, I learned how to use a gun, and you turn around and throw the gun at the enemy.
Yeah. It might fire off and shoot someone else too.
So like, this is just funny to think about. Basically, what would be super impractical, like overly impractical Ruby weapons, like super ineffective ones.
I think that pistol with a really, really, really long and floppy nozzle would just kind of takes the cake.
But then I thought about, what about a boomerang that's got bullets that shoot out of it as it goes?
Do you just have like a trick, like a remote control that fires when it does?
No, it just goes. As soon as you let it go, it just keeps going.
Everyone gets on the ground like, what is this weapon? It's so bad! It's shooting everyone!
The whole battle has to stop because fucking Dave threw the boomerang shotgun. Oh god.
Do Captain Boomerang's thing where all your boomerangs have explosives in them.
Yeah. Oh god. How often does Captain Boomerangs actually come back?
Probably never, because they always explode to do something, or stab someone, or miss.
So why is he Captain Boomerang?
Because he has boomerangs.
God. This is fucking stupid. We talk about a lot of stupid things, but this is an interesting topic.
Well, Ruby weapons.
Yeah.
Do you think Ruby's sights would actually work? Hell no.
No, of course not. But a sniper rifle that just turns into a scythe is a cool ass idea.
It is.
I was like, listen, they're all impractical. These are the really stupid ideas. Is what we're thinking about.
Making me think about Ruby's weapon just makes me miss like the old fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the one that actually comes to mind the most, which is definitely not the biggest one, was like, what's the guy that like the orange-haired guy that died? He was a villain in like season.
Torchwick.
Torchwick, right? Him versus Blake and Sun. Just were like just a scene where Sun's just firing shotgun after shotgun of his gun at him, and he's blocking it. It's such a good scene.
Probably the nunchuck shotgun, the one that makes probably the least sense.
It does, but it looks so cool when he's just spinning it like over and over, and it's shot after shot just keeps coming out.
You think we'll ever see that character again?
No, I mean, God no. I wish. I'm still sad, in not even a bad way. I think the writing was fine that he died. I'm just sad that he died because he was such a charismatic villain.
Torchwick?
Yeah.
The way that he died, I could see them bringing him back under like Salem and stuff.
Oh, he's one of the
Grim possessed or something like that.
Like that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Did I tell you that one of the guys, one that they found, the Silver Eyes don't work because she put in people in the Grim.
Yeah. And then we went on a long rant about what the fuck was the point of the Silver Eyes the entire time.
That's why I was thinking this whole time, up till now, the plot I felt like was, oh hey, they just need to use the Silver Eyes or some shit, or have some kind of epic battle where it does that. But then it turns out, no, it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Nothing's gonna work.
This world is fucked.
It sucks. Everything sucks. It's lame. Everyone's gonna die.
You know, once upon a time I would have said fucking Ruby and whatever the world is called, I forget. Remnant would be a cool tabletop RPG. I don't think so anymore. I don't think that anymore.
Hey, let's make our own with more livable world.
I was legitimately just thinking about that guy. Because guess what we have now? We have the Cortex Prime system where we can do anything that we want. Add that to the ideas for one-shots. Fucking off-brand Ruby.
Oh, speaking of old Ruby fights that were good, it's just like any of the old Neo fights. Those always looked wild. Every time, like, she would just break into glass and then come back in frame. Those were cool.
The Neo... Wait, say it? Wait.
Neapolitan?
God, I forgot that she even fought!
Yeah, she fought Yang twice.
Oh yeah, she kicked Yang's ass. Yeah, remember when fucking Raven came back to save Yang, and then there was this whole mystery thing about how she was like, you know, you only get the one, and she fucked off. Yeah, that amounted to nothing. You only get one. And it turns out she's just an asshole.
Alakazam.
Alakazam.
I'd be scared of this if it wasn't level 27. Weapon ideas: knitting needles, but they're guns.
Knitting needles, but they're guns.
You're gonna say that about everything. Anything but it's a gun. That's a Ruby weapon.
Yeah. Red Bull, I'm gonna steal that. We're gonna call it Home Ruby. There it is. Oh, that's fucking funny. I mean, it would obviously work super well with the Cortex Prime system, because one aspect of it could be range combat, one aspect can be melee combat, since it's a theme to like have one mode for have one of each mode for your weapons, you know. I might toy with this later.
Plus, it would make the weapon proficiency thing more than just I know how to stab. Because your weapon is very, very intricate.
Unique. And your weapon's as much part of your character as anything else. As any traits. Huh. Yeah, I know I might do stuff with this later.
I'm poisoned. I'm not actually. That always poisons almost. It's like an 80% chance or some shit.
Always poisons, almost.
Well, it's just like, it does like 10 damage, but it's usually poisons. Oh, I just realized I never caught my Pokemon down here.
You should do that.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay, let's see. Where? No, I gotta
If you were to design a Ruby style character, what weapon would you want to try? Well, what would you try to make work? Because this is literally full imagination. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, this whole thing is Route 20. I just need to double check that.
I know it's super cliche, but the walking cane turning into a gun is still fucking cool.
Well, yeah, Torchwick got that one.
It's just swaggy.
Imagine it's all patented.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Torchwick did that. He's dead. I don't care. Been done.
What would you do? If we played this tomorrow, what would you say? You know, what would your weapon be?
I can't think of like a full thing on top of my head, but I'm a big fan of great swords. I like big staffs usually. Not sure what
Start
it would
with
do.
a great sword.
Start there.
You know what would be cool? I know that. Well, what if it's a great sword? This is kind of what we were thinking. This is kind of what me and Abby were doing with mechs and stars, because they have a similar like big mech greatsword weapon. And one thing you can do with those,
oh
my god.
Today it's chopped into Swirl, who has way more health.
One thing that mechs in stars do is the great sword weapon. The end of it folds in on itself into like a star style blade at the end and starts spinning like a chainsaw. So your great sword just turns into a fucking chainsaw. Oh no, you know what'd be cool? I don't know. This seems like something they would have done, but like a weaponized yo-yo. Have they done that?
Yo-yo?
Yeah, like you
I
throw it
know
out
an
really
anime
far
that's
and it
done
can.
Ruby, I don't think so. And all
That'd
the
be
anime
cool.
did was these yo-yos weigh like a ton, 1 actual ton, so they hit like a fucking truck.
Like a literal truck.
That was the gimmick, basically. Yes, these are made of titanium.
Yeah, you can get crazy with it. It could be real interesting.
And actually, like all the times I play games, I go for the great swords. But whenever I like think of concepts for characters, I don't usually go for great swords. I'd probably actually do like a dual-handed kind of thing, like a short sword knife.
Why do you not do that when you go for... You don't like big strong guys when you play characters
When I play D&D
tabletop.
characters, no.
You don't like big strong.
Nah. I like techniques and strategy and stuff usually, which is weird because then when I play Dark Souls, I say I want the biggest, strongest weapon. When I play Dark Souls, I say I want to hit hard. Yes.
But you can still employ techniques and strategy and stuff for the strength-based characters in tabletop games.
I know you can. It's just like when I think about that, I think, okay, then I'm gonna want to slap this kind of like sneaky or like agile weapon on them. Here's the thing, if I could do like the Weiss thing where you just make your weapon magic, I would do that with a great sword and just make my sword stab fire or stab lightning.
I don't see why you couldn't.
That's what I did in Dark Souls. I keep going back to it, but I literally just got the boss weapon that lets you have a great sword that you can light on fire. I'm like, this is it. This is my weapon.
Here's the thing, Kai. A great sword that cycles through magic is a very apt thing for the concept we're talking about. So, because considering if I did make my own, like, what would you call it? Sci-fi fantasy, something like that. What would you call this genre that Ruby's not invented but is in?
It's called sci fantasy because it's both. It has sci-fi with those semblances, but it has fantasy. It has fantasy with the semblances, but sci-fi with weapons and tech.
Mm-hmm. Basically, magic would still exist.
Yeah.
Because magic exists in that world.
It sure does.
And they can not call it magic or whatever,
they
but
have
it's magic.
That's what Ozpin and Salem use, is actual.
Well, I know, but
magic.
they treat it like a super rare. But I'm like, you guys have dust, which, by the way, dust just kind of disappeared as a concept.
They kind of did. But
like, remember when that was the big deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have like dust, which is basically magic.
I feel like that one's closer to just explosive powder.
Yeah.
It's like magic coal.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a pun in itself. But yeah, because I always like when I had the idea for the fucking spell sword, which is just, and I buff myself with magic and stab with magic.
Yeah, an ass backwards Eldritch Knight.
No, I was talking about the Campaign 2 characters way back when you were doing the Elder Scrolls, and there's the magic tree that lets you do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the kind of Ruby character I'd make.
You'd be the tank for once.
For once.
Alright, barring PMD, you are nowhere near a tank.
Well, Ava's got a lot of AC and health. It's just compared to Samson, it's not as much.
Ava stands at the front line, and there's a difference. Ava's a frontliner, not a tank.
Sorry, I can't be like you and your barbarian.
Listen, you could.
Oh, this miracle got sketch. It's sketch psychic. It's you, Parker. You did it.
I did it. Well, my adventure would have been interesting if I had actually chosen a Smeargle for my PMD character.
Yeah, this would have been wild. You would have gotten prismatic laser.
Yeah, I would have. See, that's the reason I kind of wanted to be Smeargle, because I'd be like, listen, I might be weak like 60% of the time. 20% of the time, I'll be weirdly useful. 10% of the time, I'll be the filler for what the team doesn't have. And the other 10% of the time, I'm a god. I live for that other 10%.
Hey, there you go. What are your stats, Wonder? I mean, I'm sure these would be good if I didn't have my current team.
Uh-huh.
Because, I mean, Metapog's doing fine, and Metapog has less stats than Team Attack. I guess I gotta give Noodle the experience share now, just to get Noodle that level 45. One day I'll have a Dragonite. It'll happen. Hello, lady. I would like to challenge you to a duel. A duel. Yeah, Parker, what would you do for your weapon? At the very least, where would you start?
Where would I start? I mean, the yo-yo idea is interesting, but I think I would get tired of it eventually.
Oh, the yo-yo.
Yeah, the yo-yo is interesting, but I don't know if that's like a long-term thing that I would like to have. What would I like to do? Honestly, you know what would be really fucking cool to start with? Like, to start with as the base of the concept is a shield-based character. Like, I'm talking big Montaigne-style riot shield that covers her full body. Like, well, modern style, like a modern day full
Riot
steel riot shield. Yeah, that's from head to floor. Like, start as that is kind of where I would start, and then I would try to build something from there.
So like what John's been resigned to.
Yeah, except his shield's a fucking normal shield.
Hey, it can glide.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Remember when John was an interesting character?
Yeah.
Remember when Team Juniper existed?
Remember when they made a big deal about the semblance and him having a lot of aura, and then it was that he can heal.
He can heal minor wounds. Which sounds like a very basic ability in this very high fantasy world.
He can also apparently amp other people, but then that just means... It's like, okay.
Well, he's a support character. Sure is a side character. Listen, for anyone watching this, I like Ruby as a concept, and the first 3 seasons. The execution has wavered slightly, in my humble opinion.
Because here's the thing, I don't mind there being like a designated healer character. I mind that they hyped it up to be something incredible, and then there was this like...
You mind that they definitely didn't set him up as just being like, oh, he's the healer. They definitely set him up to being something like special.
And it's like, oh wow, that's... Okay.
Sure is the healer.
Gotta go down. Bep, 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 bep. Damn, I need to go for that. I got mail. Alright, wait, I haven't been doing this. I need to get something at Seafoam Islands. Wow, a thing that I can catch here. Okay. Oh, it did have a nice type move. I was like, it might have something. I gotta swap off just in case, and it sure did. Great ball. It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Is there anything you're looking forward to seeing in Pokeroll happen? I forgot to name that Sheldon, but I don't care about that.
Honestly, a lot that I can't really talk about.
Dang. Why is there a rock? Oh, I know why there's a rock up there. Okay.
There's a lot I'm looking forward to seeing happen.
Bep, bep, bep. Everything is a secret. We can know none of it.
None of it at all.
Down the hole. Under the sea.
Under the sea.
signs say? Wow. Alright, Parker. Ice Bird. I guess whatever I send out first really doesn't matter, because I'm gonna catch it.
Yep.
Unless it's a Kyogre. So, if it's a Kyogre, I'm gonna have to fight it.
Yep.
Hold up.
You'll be fine.
I mean, I will. I just want to heal.
You know what bothers me? That the Ice Bird is slightly off-center. Not even slightly, it's very off-center. On the podium.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why are they like this?
That's a Reggie.
Sure is.
Reggie Steel.
The best Reggie.
Actually, let me check something on what it knows. I'm pretty sure it doesn't know self-destruct right now. So I'm gonna go like check that right now just to see if I even.
Don't you have a Master Ball?
I know, but I want to look. There's 3 birds, and I only have 2 Master Balls. And I got 1. Basically, I'm gonna see if it's worth my time and my Master Ball. Come on. My phone loads so slowly. I'm pretty sure it can't kill itself anymore, so that's like thumbs up at least for that. Generation 3. It knows. Okay, maybe sending out Kyogre was a bad idea.
What does it know?
Zap Cannon.
Ooh!
That one hurt. Yeah, why not? I'll catch this thing with the Master Ball.
Just to not risk Kyogre.
Yeah, just to not. I mean, I could actually just send in my Flygon and be fine. I actually, looking at this Pokemon kind of sucks moves-wise, so I might just do that.
Well, none of the Reggies are great, but Registeel is said to be the best one.
Yeah. So at the very least, I will try and catch it the regular way and have it run out of those Zap Cannons and Ancient Powers. Because, boy, is this going to take a while to whittle him down. He can take an Earthquake. He's a big boy. So 1 Ancient Power and 1 Zap Cannon down. 2 Zap Cannons down. I want to send in my Metapog, but I also don't want Metapog to fucking die. Hey, maybe it likes nest balls. All those hearts, it'll love them. Okay, it didn't.
It didn't give a shit.
Alright, it's 3 Zap Cannons down. Maybe the net ball. Maybe it wants to be caught in a net. It didn't like that either. That's 2 Ancient Powers down. What else can I do to stall for time? It's only got like 10 moves to use. Hey, gotta go fast. That's
Gotta go fast.
I don't think Metapog can take it. He can't take it. Gotta go faster. Oh, you know what? I actually can stall for time. Just use Fly.
Fly gonna kill it?
It resists Fly, and it just used Iron Defense like twice. And it's also like 11 levels higher than me. I'd be astonished if this did more than a point of damage. You can't trick me, I know you still have attacks to use. You can't fool me. I'm smart. I think that was its fourth.
Well.
Is that again? Or maybe it's fifth. We'll find out. I wish I was better at keeping track of how many moves it's used.
Turns out you're not smart.
No? Metapog is not that strong. Stop lying. Metapog is Weebab. It will be squished like a bug. Like absolutely flattened. Why would you lie? Why would you tell the truth? Do you think it's used all its moves up? Am I safe?
To exist.
Well, it's got 5 Zap Cannons and 5 Ancient Powers. And all it's using is Amnesia and Iron Defense. I'm gonna hope that it tired itself out and that Metapog is safe. I hate everything.
Yep. Yep, there it is. There it is. Metapog was deleted from existence.
I knew it.
Yeah, Metapog is no more.
I knew it.
You have room for Deoxys on your team now.
Hey, hold on, you think this is a bad thing? This just means I'm sending in the god, the alien. Let me put it out. Hey, Metapog was holding me back.
You've taken the weights off now.
Kinda have. I can only get stronger teammates. Alright. I think it's actually better that you deal with it later than sooner, considering it's now going to be at a higher level. What? Because I'm going to use it. You think I'm going to actually catch this thing?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I genuinely think I'm going to run out of Pokeballs.
I mean, here's the thing: if you don't, it won't be the end of the world. That's for sure.
You know, I'm gonna speed this up. I'm not gonna sit here all stream throwing these.
Yeah.
Hey, I got it.
You did it.
What am I gonna name him? I'm gonna name it Hal.
Damn it, what? Oh, Hal.
Here we go. Well, like, you're the one that's constantly spamming the challenges. Repel's still in effect. Come walk out of here. Do I have an escape rope? I do have an escape rope. Look at me. I have items.
I have items.
Let's let Metapog rest. He did his job. He got me a ton of catches because he had sleep powder.